What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. We got a 6 game slate on tap for tonight. We had another amazing night last night. It was fantastic. Make sure you drop a like down below, comment anything in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for joining me as always. You guys know how I like to do it. We pretty much talk about a core of 5 guys that I'm really liking early on in the day, and then kind of get you guys on your way. A little gut feel of the slate, get you on your way. I know the video's a little later. That's because I wanted to spend a little time researching and studying before I put the high five out. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the 5 guys and talk about them a little bit, and we'll move right along and get you guys on your way. All right, so let's get straight to it. The NFL Showdown video will be coming up next, by the way. All right, here we go. So Reggie Jackson is the guy I'm going to start off with at point guard. Reggie Jackson's in a fantastic spot here. Not only do we still have those other guys for the Clippers out, but Nicholas Batum is doubtful to play as well. So just even more usage here to go around. Reggie Jackson still feels too cheap and a great matchup for guards against Memphis. Clippers are the thinnest team on this entire slate. Okay, there's a lot of minutes to go around here with these guys. So, in the game, it's projected to stay incredibly close as well. So, I love this game on both sides. Speaking of loving this game on both sides, let me skip to small forward. I'm really liking Dylan Brooks here today. Part of the reason being because I think he's going to be low owned, and he honestly shouldn't be. I think all of the people who just go off these popular sites and what they're saying are going to fade Brooks, whereas me, I'm down to go with Brooks because the stats and the information behind the scenes tells you play Brooks. Anytime the game is going to stay competitive, at least now. I know he hasn't played a ton this season, but so far this year, he has shown an incredibly high usage rate in this offense. He's averaging over 30% usage rate, which is an elite number. Okay, he's averaging over 30% usage rate in this offense so far this year. So that is elite. That is amazing. And anytime he's going to play good minutes, he's a lock. He is projected around 30, slightly over 30 minutes. So, I mean, he's a fantastic play to me. I love him at Bearman 6K. I think he's a lock for 30 as a floor, and I think he's got crazy high upside with that 30% usage. I think he could really ball out here at home in Memphis, and they are underdogs against the Clippers, I believe. I think they're 1 point underdogs. So, fantastic spot here for Dylan Brooks, and I am praying he stays low owned. Like, outside of the 1,000 or so people who are going to watch this video, stay quiet about it. Don't say anything, and let's just get this money. All right, so I'm hoping Dylan Brooks turns out great, but the research I've done has him grading out as a fantastic play for me tonight. Next up, at shooting guard, this price just feels a little low to me. Anthony Edwards. Ant-Man is in a fantastic spot here at home in Minnesota. Minnesota isn't missing anybody to give any type of bump. This is a price bump. His price has dropped. He hasn't been this price since the beginning of the season. And I absolutely love it here. I think, like I said, I mean, the main part here is that he's averaging over fantasy 40 DraftKings points, and he's priced at 7.7. Even if you round him up to 8K, I feel pretty good for 5X here. I feel pretty good for that 40 here that he's been averaging this year. I feel good about that spot. And then on top of that, he also has solid upside like he's shown many times this year. So I really like Anthony Edwards here in this spot. And like I said, the main thing here with Anthony Edwards is his price has dropped. And like I said, it hasn't been this price since the beginning of the season. So I'm going to take advantage of that. At power forward, here we go with the Denver guys. We got a lot of guys missing for Denver, and Aaron Gordon should be a guy who benefits here. He's grading out to me as I'm not a huge Aaron Gordon fan. But the numbers are telling me play Aaron Gordon today. He is popping hard for me right now. They're at home in Denver, going against Philly. Great matchup for Aaron Gordon against Tobias Harris, who is an offensive-minded player. He does not play defense. It's always a good matchup when you're facing Tobias Harris. And they're missing Will Barton. They're missing Zeke Naji. They're missing a good bit of guys in this offense, man. So it's a great spot for Aaron Gordon. Look for him to have a solid game here at only 5.3. And then last but not least, in my opinion, you got to play Jokic once again. And it hasn't let me down yet. Every single slate we've played Jokic, we've pretty much cashed this entire NBA season. And once again, I don't expect that to change. I mean, they're missing a lot of guys here in Denver, and Jokic has just been consistently hitting over 1.9 fantasy points per minute, which is the highest out of any player in the entire NBA. And it's not really close. I think you probably got Giannis next up at like 1.7, something like that. But it's a good little gap here between the top and the next highest. Jokic has been just absolutely balling. His usage rate's ridiculous. His fantasy points per minute are crazy, y'all. Like it's super elite. Like he's going for MVP again. All right, this dude's a monster. The matchup is decent. It's not the most amazing matchup for centers, but honestly, I don't care. I'm pretty much going for straight up raw points here, and Jokic's got the W by a mile from the next highest projected guy that I have in my mind. So Jokic's fantastic. I'm pretty much putting Jokic in, and I'm finding value where I can. And that's pretty much it, y'all. So we got Reggie Jackson with all those injuries for the Clippers. Taking Batum off the floor is definitely going to raise his usage up a little bit. Anthony Edwards, this is just a price play. His price has dropped. Same kind of reason we played Gobert the other day because his price dropped. The same kind of situation here. His price dropped and it shouldn't have. Dylan Brooks, oh man, this is my sleeper of the day, man. I'm hoping he stays low owned because I really feel good about Dylan Brooks today. Like I said, man, averaging over 30% usage. That's elite. That's up there with the studs of the NBA. All right, so that's really, really good. He's been playing very, very well. He's definitely improved from the Dylan Brooks we have used to seeing. I mean, Dylan Brooks has always been solid, but he's definitely more consistent coming in this year than he ever has been. And he's got some crazy upside with that 30% usage, man. I mean, one of these days he's going to snap, and I'm hoping to have him right here on this 6 game slate at 6K. Feel really good about 30 as a floor. Aaron Gordon, obviously, injuries to Denver is definitely going to bump him up, and the matchup against Tobias Harris is great. And then Jokic is just a lock button. Figure out how to get different somewhere else. If people end up trying to get cute and fade Jokic tonight, I'll take that easy money. It's all good with me. All right, greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Hopefully, I was able to get you guys on the right track. Super excited about this slate, man. I'll see you guys at 3 p.m. Central for the live show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. Hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL if you have any questions for me. And yeah, let's get this money, y'all. I'm about to record the Thursday night showdown video for NFL. And let's start week 11 off with a bang. We had an amazing week 10, man. So I'm excited. Let's get it.